The market capitalization of the coin is used to summarize all that is taught in this video. I would also like to remind you to give my channel a like and subscribe to it so that you can stay up to date on future XRP news as well as other cryptocurrency news in general. Take a look at this XRP case that is currently being evaluated. Will the SEC finally resolve the lengthy Ripple case and bring about an increase in the price? On July 23rd, talk about a possible settlement between Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission SE increased. The dispute involves Ripple and the SEC. Comments made by individuals regarding Kamala Harris's adoption of a more favorable posture on cryptocurrencies contributed to the growth of this supposition. In response to allegations that Kamala Harris is becoming more crypto-friendly, attorney James Murphy, also known as Metal, Woman has refuted these assertions and urged the community to concentrate on actions rather than speeches. The lawsuit about XRP has been the subject of heated discussion in the cryptocurrency community while also garnering a large amount of interest from investors. According to the most recent report from the CNF, analysts are keen to foresee significant possible developments in the dispute involving Ripple. This comes in the wake of speculation that Kamala Harris might introduce a position that is more favorable to cryptocurrency. On X, attorney James Murphy, popularly known as Metal Man, rejected accusations that Kamala Harris is becoming more friendly toward Bitcoin. He also advised the community to focus on actions rather than words in order to gain a better understanding of the situation. Furthermore, he suggested to Harris a few genuine actions that needed to be made in order to prepare for the launch of the cryptocurrency turnaround. In addition to the resignation of Gary Gensler, who is currently serving as chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, this also includes the acknowledgement and termination of Operation Chokepoint. In addition, he demanded that the vice president remove cases that have been filed against important cryptocurrency companies such as Coinbase, Ripple, Binance, and Kraken, and that the problematic SAB 121 be repealed, lobbied for the creation of a master account for Custodia Bank at the Federal Reserve to be established. Metalman's comments, which raised the prospect that a change in legislation would have a large impact on the legal landscape for digital assets, have spurred talks, which have been sparked as a result of the comments that Metalman made. The price of XRP has been showing signs of strength over the past few weeks, and it is currently aiming for a climb up to $1, as reported by Crypto News Flash. The price of XRP has been exhibiting these signals of strength. XRP is presently trading at 0.6, which represents a 1.8 gain from its previous price. Its market capitalization today is $34 billion, and it is currently trading at 0.6. Positive price indications have been confirmed by the most recent update from CNF, which indicates that XRP continues to keep a large distance above the exponential moving averages for both the 50-day and the 200-day timeframes. A price increase that is larger than $0.60 may pave the way for a move in the direction of $0.65, which may potentially bring the $0.66 resistance level into play. This might be the case if the pricing price increases. The CC versus Ripple case, as well as developments in political affairs in the United States, are both worthy of continual attention. In the opposite way, if XRP falls below the $0.57 support level, it may imply a reduction toward the 200-day exponential moving average. This is because the latter is a downward trend. When the 14-day relative strength index RSI reading is 65, it is possible that XRP will reach the high of 63 cents that it reached on July 17th before entering the overbought zone. There will be an increase in the amount of upward pressure that investors are exerting on XRP, which will be interesting to see as the litigation between Ripple and the SEC unfolds. Ripple was found to have violated the regulations governing securities in the United States by selling XRP to institutional investors who were not registered. Nevertheless, in accordance with a decision that was issued by Judge Alyssa Torres in July of 2020, she came to the conclusion that the programmatic sales of XRP did not fulfill the requirements of the third component of the Howey test. In the event that a settlement is achieved, the uncertainty that is associated with the penalty that Ripple is obligated to pay for these offenses would be eliminated. In addition to this, it would put an end to the State Securities and Exchange Commission's plans to appeal the ruling involving programmatic sales of XRP, which would establish a significant precedent for the digital asset market in the United States. The recent comment made by attorney James Murphy, who is also known as Metalman on X, has piqued the interest of those who are curious about the likelihood of a resolution to the fight that Ripple and the SEC are currently engaged in. This information was revealed by RP News. The assumption gained steam as a result of remarks made by Mark Cuban, an investor worth $1 billion, that Kamala Harris will adopt a more favorable attitude on Bitcoin. Cuban's comments were the catalyst for creating the speculation. At the same time that this new circumstance has prompted discourse inside the community of XRP individuals, it has also sparked conversation within the wider domain of digital assets. XRP news is that the litigation that Ripple and the SEC have been pursuing is about to reach its conclusion. There has been a significant amount of attention drawn from investors to the XRP dispute, which has been a topic of conversation within the community of cryptocurrency enthusiasts. A recent comment made by Metal Malman has sparked additional discussions in the Bitcoin industry. These discussions have been triggered into action. It is likely that this comment may be construed as a possible signal that Kamala Harris' Bitcoin flip could bring a stop to the legal struggle. To put it another way, a lot of people are speculating about whether or not Kamala Harris's alleged policy of being sympathetic toward cryptocurrencies could lead to the dismissal of the ongoing litigation against XRP, as well as the lawsuits against other cryptocurrency companies. Melamint, on the other hand, has rejected the allegations that Kamala Harris has become more lenient toward Bitcoin, while at the same time requesting that the community focus on actions rather than words. Melamint's statement was made in response to the allegations put up by Kamala Harris. While this was going on, he came up with a number of indicators that would demonstrate a genuine crypto turning point. As part of these steps, Gary Gensler, the chair of the Securities and Exchange Commission, will be removed from his position. Additionally, Operation Chokepoint 2.0 will be admitted and given a recall. Additionally, he signed a bill to reverse Senate Bill 121 and submitted a request to withdraw cases against prominent cryptocurrency companies, such as Ripple, Coinbase, and Kraken. Additionally, he signed a bill to overturn Senate Bill 121. Furthermore, he argued for the formation of a master account at the Federal Reserve Bank for the purpose of provision of custodial services. While this is going on, the remarks that were made by Metal, a guy, have spurred talks that have led to the conclusion that a change in policy would have an effect on the legal landscape for digital assets. Mark Cuban, who is Kamala Harris's crypto pivot, has been dropping clues that Kamala Harris will take positions in the markets. An approach to the regulation of cryptocurrencies that is more beneficial to industry is being considered. Cuban acknowledged via email to Politico that he is aware of the rumors that have been circulating. In spite of the fact that Harris has not explicitly declared that she intends to adopt a more business-friendly stance that embraces artificial intelligence, cryptocurrency, and new governance, she has stated that she is considering doing so. The Cuban asserted that he was aware of these hushed conversations. Through the adoption of new rules, she hopes to usher in a new era that is more conducive to openness and responsiveness to entrepreneurial endeavors. Nevertheless, despite Cuba's bright perspective, there are still market professionals who continue to maintain their caution. A significant number of market analysts are of the opinion that Kamala Harris is refocusing her attention on the Bitcoin industry while this is taking place. This is due to the fact that the Bitcoin business has become a big topic in the upcoming election that will take place in the United States. At the same time, her behavior has aroused concern that she might participate in continuing legal battles against cryptocurrency companies. This could result in the cessation of the XRP litigation. Despite the fact that no specific dates or events have been verified, there is a palpable sense of expectation surrounding the conclusion of the dispute. Especially interesting is the fact that a significant number of individuals believe that the XRP legal case will be resolved in a relatively short amount of time. The CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, has stated that he believes the legal battle will be successful. Furthermore, there are market analysts who believe that a favorable ruling for Ripple could have the capacity to have the possible consequences. A rise in the performance of XRP can be caused by this. It should be noted that the material that has been supplied is not intended to serve as business advice. Before deciding on any investments, it is important to note that there is no liability for any investments that are made based on the information that is provided on this website.